everyone, Rob the Backyard Gardener here, bringing you a quick tip. As the season winds down, you'll notice that your tomato plants start to die off if you live in zone 8A like I do here in North Texas, where it gets 100 degrees for almost 100 straight days. Anyway, some of my tomato plants are starting to die down and I want to get a second season out of them. So you can see that the Texas heat is starting to fry the tomatoes. Now they're still producing really well. But producing or not, the foliage is dying down, and if I don't take this chance now to cut off some of the healthy suckers and some other healthy limbs, I'll have lost my ability to be able to go ahead and propagate these. Anyway, you can clearly see it's just dying. No matter what I do to trim them, no matter how I take care of them, they're just succumbing to the heat. Even my orange Ursulinas that you see here are also starting to yellow and die down. Now I will trim off this dying foliage, but let's go ahead and propagate some branches so I have another harvest. So let me show you what I go ahead and do. Let's go take a look. One of the things you can do as the tomatoes die down, like you can see down here, is when you really like a certain tomato, and I think this year's Black Cherry Roma Cross is some of the best tasting tomatoes I've ever had. Now I'm gonna save lots of seeds on these because I wanna grow them over and over again, but one of the quick things you can do is look for suckers. And when you look for suckers, you're looking for the part of the plant, and I'll try to find you a good example over here. Looking for the part of the plant where when you have the main stem here and you have a leaf stem, then you look for that 45-degree angle piece. So here's a really good example of a healthy sucker. You could see here that we have the main stem branch here and the leaf branch, and right in the middle at the 45 is a nice healthy sucker. Let's go ahead and cut this guy off. And now you can see what he looks like. If we cut off all the lower branches, and he looks like this. Obviously there's a beginning of a tomato flowers, which we'll cut off as well. And there you go. And you could even top this guy, as long as you leave a spot where another sucker is coming in. But you could top this guy and leave him like that. Anyway, he's ready to go into some water. Now I've got a couple examples in here and I'll pull them out so far. So you can see, I'll take an example of the cherry tomato crop. Here you go. So I've cut it at a 45-degree angle at the bottom, removed most of the bottom leaves. Now we're gonna soak it in water. And what's great about this is, for every tomato plant you like, you can take several suckers and trim the bottom leaves off. Keep them out of direct sunlight until they have a pretty good root base going on. Then you can plant them in some soil and then put them out in the sunlight, not the afternoon sun, more of the early morning / late afternoon sun. And that way you can have tomato producing plants a lot quicker than starting from seeds. Propagating them like this, I've already got them probably about 40 days in if I were to plant them from seed. So you can shorten the season on them and get a second late season harvest. So here's today's propagation haul, if you will. Got about 6 brandywine. And then also here is my Black Cherry Roma Cross. I've only got 3 that I could pull off the plant that were healthy suckers. That plant was only one plant. Of all the black cherries, it's the only one that was crossed like that. So anyway, I'm gonna save seeds, but I'm gonna see if I can get these guys to produce. Well, there you have it, today's quick tip. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.